Hello, everyone. I'm going to put Eric on real quick, but after seeing the Game Awards last night, I'd like to dedicate this podcast to Bill Clinton. Merry Christmas.
Gotta change the lights again, damn it.
Well, it's a different shade.
No.
It was so funny. I was gonna actually put a Christmas graphic, like what they had on here last year, the year before that. There's no Christmas graphics. I think they come in next week.
We gotta take photos for the Christmas break thing that we always do.
Oh yeah. You see, I got my Christmas stuff up.
Yeah, this is the only thing I got. Christmas and my Nightmare Before Christmas tree.
That's what I got. And I legit, I was like, you know what? This feels so off. I actually bought a Turbo Man one. You saw that on TikTok.
Turbo Man.
I was gonna do it too. Yeah, I got the Turbo Man, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna go with it's the in the actual movie within a movie. It needs some turbo time. Man, we got a lot of show. I'm waiting on my brother. He should be coming in. I told him you just gotta click the link that I sent you on Facebook, and you should be on if you hooked up everything.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up with an impromptu day off, so we only got 2 episodes. Well, really 1 episode after this one.
Oh yeah.
Then we can just chill for a couple months because I got work on that basement.
You got work.
Yeah. Be nailing shit.
Oh. Your poor little hands.
How dare you! How fucking dare you!
You can't play your favorite video games anymore because your hands are tired.
Don't talk to me, I'll murder you!
Do it.
Oh, the pain in my heart. Okay, I get to record this. All right, we're back for a new episode of the S-Tier Podcast audio. Waiting on one of our guests. We got a lot of show today.
Yes, we do.
I ain't seen this much show since a couple times. But, yeah, let's
close the door.
Just need sound canceling. Let me see.
I don't have the money to do that, and I don't have the time to do that.
I was looking at walls, like sound canceling walls, to have a round. That was first season. I'm like, $500 for a panel?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? He said the link doesn't work. Are you kidding me? Hold on. I'm gonna check the link myself. It might come out goofy as shit though. Hold on. Turn this down.
My internet's been goofy lately.
Oh, that's the Midwest for you. Gets cold. No internet for you.
Whatever.
I had that happen to me yesterday. I'm like, what's going on here? When I was putting up all the stuff for today. Are you kidding me? Hold on, let me see. Working this out. No, it has it.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like an excuse that he doesn't want to be on.
I hope not.
Oh, now you want to go out? I swear. Freaking cat.
We can consider this like pre-show stuff right now. We're recording right now, so everyone will probably hear this part of it. Let's see. I'm going to see what's going on here. One time we tried to get an actual guest.
We're not popular to get guests. Apparently, we're not famous enough.
Yeah, sometimes it's just not for some people. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, that was the thing that killed me earlier. Like I just shared the podcast just as a link for everyone.
It's not that hard. It's, what, 2 clicks?
Oh, who's here? Who's here? Yes. It is my brother QB.
Man, you know how much shit I had to go through to get on this shit.
I was checking it too. I'm like, wait, why isn't it working for him? I'm like, did he go through Chrome?
And you send me the fucking thing, and you know damn well I'm illiterate. I don't know why I was in that.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I think, shit, yeah, there we go. All right, QB, this is my friend Eric. I think you met him before when you were on the stream, like way back last year from the birthday stream.
You had a fucking birthday stream?
Yeah, remember the birthday stream?
Oh, Sebastian, I'm fucking old, man. I don't remember shit.
You're not that old.
I'm gonna do the Sebastian. Forget we're 15 years apart. So what the fuck what are we supposed to be talking about, man?
Yeah, well, we were just bullshitting for a moment there.
No, I thought we were gonna have a real serious conversation.
Well, it is December. Hold on.
It is December. Oh, I have nothing to fucking.
Hey, take your time. Take your time. We're not here for a minute. We got
downstairs, bro. I'll be right back. I left all my shit downstairs.
All right, hold on. Let me put him back in the green room. There you go.
Not the green room.
That's where I was. I was legit doing a lot of silly shit while doing this. Like I'm making sure everything's right just for the game thing, the Game Award thing. That was fucking nuts. But okay, it's December. We were supposed to talk about this last week, but yeah, we weren't here. It's December, my dudes. Oh no, that's right. I have it muted. Oh boy. Let me just do this real quick. All right. Well, it's December. Christmas is upon us. I did my little decorating. Of course, we talked about that. I'm thinking, well, this is like we're closing in on the nitty gritty. I think we shouldn't even call these seasons. We should just call them years because we're on here every year.
How long have we been doing this now?
2020. April of 2020.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we just take like small breaks. Like this time though, because I want to start doing it, live ones or like we're all together.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been picking apart this damn basement. It's like sand in the desert. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Ta-da!
All right. Man, I'm on the second floor, man. It's cold as fuck, and I ain't cutting the fucking heat up. I'm not cutting up the fucking heat. So I was just telling Eric,
I gave you the other the whole thing. Like we've got everything going right now. The newest. We were talking about how we're going to do next season because I want to do everything like in person rather than this. We still do a restream, but all in one area. So we've been picking apart the basement.
You're gonna catch the COVID, man.
Oh.
You're gonna catch the COVID trying to do shit in person. What?
We're not gonna catch the Rona. I already got it.
Hey, Sebastian, I did not get that shot, and now they're saying that shot doesn't prevent anything.
Well, that's what the vaccine is. That's like if you get the flu and you still had a flu shot, it just feels like a cold. Like that's basically what it is. And that's like how it is. Like I've seen a lot of people with it, but it ain't like, you're not hospitalized from it.
My fucking question, if it don't fight the fucking corona and prevent it, the fuck does it do? Next month you have mushrooms growing out your ass, and they'll be trying to fucking tell you it wasn't the fucking vaccine. We know it was.
This isn't The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. I was thinking that too. Speaking of which, I didn't even get to see the trailer. Let's get into this. We have a lot of movie shit going. There's a lot of stuff. DC wise, this shit dropped yesterday. But so I think we're gonna look at. Well, DC, they got. We talked about this a couple episodes back. They got new heads. James Gunn, who did the Suicide Squad, he did Peacemaker. He's now the head of DC. Him and Peter Safran. And this article came out where basically they're saying, they're getting rid of Wonder Woman. They're recasting Jason Momoa as Lobo.
They get rid of Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman sucked.
Huh?
Wonder Woman sucked.
84.
The sequel sucked, not the first one.
The first one with Linda Blair, dude, that was popping in the 60s. I mean, in the 70s and the 80s. She was hot, dude. I was a kid and I knew she was hot.
Linda Carter,
made my diaper stiff.
Oh, go ahead.
Linda Blair was hot as hell.
They're basically saying it's a whole shakeup, basically. And I looked at who wrote it, and I'm like, it's another one of these scoopers who don't know their ass from their head, basically. They don't know what's going on over there.
It's comic book. It can't be that complicated. It can't be that complicated. It's fucking comic books.
Oh, trust me, they make it complicated.
Right?
Yeah, you got to listen to season 1 of this show. Now I hijacked it over Justice League. Oh God! Like, there was so much.
I still haven't saw fucking Shazam. I mean Black Adam. That was from DC, wasn't it?
Yeah, I loved it. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I haven't seen it yet.
I enjoyed it, Deb.
I'm too cheap, man. We gotta wait till that shit comes on like Saturday night. No fucking commercials. Other than that, I'm not buying shit.
That's how it be sometimes.
On HBO.
Bro.
That's how it's gotta be, man. Fucking, I got all this smart TV, all these channels on my fucking TV. You gotta pay for most of the shit. That don't make any fucking sense. I'm not buying any of that.
That's why I loved 2020. That Warner Brothers had their whole shit on HBO Max. I watched everything.
That's the only time someone's going to say I loved 2020.
Because all the movies were on HBO Max.
I watch mostly news, man. I'm getting old.
There was a lot of stuff. Like, there were things I didn't even want to see that I ended up watching anyway. Like Malignant, I didn't want to see because I'm like, it looks stupid. Then I watch it, I'm like, I love this.
I haven't found any movies like that. What are you doing, babe?
Well, the whole thing with DC, I saw who it was, and they're saying, they canceled a Michael Keaton Batman movie. And
Michael Keaton was the first Batman. Well, he was the Batman in the early 90s, wasn't he?
Yeah,
no, he was
they were going to bring. Yeah, they were going to bring him back for a new one because they were bringing him. It was going to be like some Crisis on Infinite Earth shit. He's going to be in the new Flash as Batman. But I saw the source for that, and it was the guy that I did a special episode where I asked this guy over the Oscars.
Well, that's not
And
fucking nice.
he said, they were like, oh, they were going to make this. It was going to be Batman Beyond. I'm like, coming from you?
I would like to watch that.
Yeah, but here's the thing that I've just found out about that. It was going to be set in modern times instead of cyberpunk times.
No, that
Like
would
the
have
show.
the whole fucking purpose of it. It was Batman Beyond,
Exactly.
not Beyond, but right.
Batman.
Right. That'd be dumb as hell. Batman Beyond 1985. The fuck
It's
out
like
of here.
saying Batman Beyond, but not really.
But not really.
Yeah, Batman 2022. Year 50.
They had a really good character in Batman Beyond. That chick, what was her name? Black or Ink or some shit. She would have been a good
Ink,
fucking
yeah.
character. She would have been a good character for them to explore with. Chick was made of ink.
That was
that kind of shit. How you gonna whoop her ass, huh? What you gonna do against that, Mr. Batman?
Put her in a giant pen.
She was. That's what Teddy did too. I think no, they put her in a jar. They put her in a jar. She was that generation's Clayface.
Doesn't make sense because she can make herself hard too. So how the fuck they gonna keep her in a fucking jar? She was hot.
It's okay. It's Batman.
True.
Plot armor.
I want them to do the Batman Predator, like Batman versus Predator. They had the comic. I wish they would do the movie. That would be badass. Even though we know Batman's gonna get his ass whooped.
I gotta send you. I think. Did you ever see a Batman Dead End?
No.
Like, it's a fan film, but it's Batman vs Predator. Oh my god, it's great. It was the coolest shit back when I was in school. Yeah, it was the coolest shit back in school.
Your years in high school, my years in high school were totally different. So back when I was back when I was grown and shit.
We saw beheading videos. Ours was a little too hardcore. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, and that was the other thing. With all this Warner Bros. HBO Max is now just gonna be called Max.
No.
That was a porn channel when I was a kid. After hours, man. Mom, dad be asleep in the room, creep up middle of the night, cut it on. That's it. HBO Max. Who the hell still has cable?
We do.
You guys still have cable? Dude.
Yeah, and we have all these sites. And HBO Max, that's where we saw great movies on there. Like that, like they drop a lot of their exclusive shit. Like I think 30 days now after it's in theaters.
Yeah, pretty much. It is pretty quick.
Yeah, it's that was where it was great on the big screen downstairs when it first dropped. It was great, but it was still a little funky. But
I wanted to take my daughter to go see Black Adam on the big screen. I don't think I could do it now. I don't think it's done. I'm not sure. I gotta find out.
Like, there's a lot. There's some more. There's gonna be a lot more coming out. They got new Shazam coming out. They got the Flash coming out next year.
Don't you think people are gonna get tired of the fucking comic book thing?
Well, people are starting to. Like, I've started. Like, we've talked about it a lot on here, where a lot of YouTubers, they are rage farming over a lot of the different Marvel stuff, a lot of the different DC stuff, for no friggin' reason whatsoever.
The Black Panther.
Yeah, I was like this. They're just basically bored.
There was no dreams in it. It was all like it was a feminist movement in Wakanda. Like, what the fuck? What happened to all the fucking men, dude?
They got their ass beat by Namor.
I just seen little fucking pieces of it. And I was like, what the fuck? Hey, did you hear about that, like, Queen fucking God thing that the black ladies were fucking doing? The movie about the women that used to capture men for slavery.
The Woman King, I heard about that. Like, it's still like, I did not get to see it yet. We looked. I think I shared a little bit of it on our pages. I've
Dude,
heard good things.
see that. I wouldn't use your eyes to go see that shit.
You wouldn't use my eyes.
Dude,
that'll work.
We got a bunch of WNBA fucking bitches over there. Man, get the fuck out of here. We're not doing that shit. They're taking men. Nobody's doing that. I would not even let my daughter see that. She out here thinking she a warrior. Some dude knock her upside her fucking head. You stop telling women that shit.
Well, let's get into some what we're looking at. We got so many things to look at. We got like 4 videos, but let's jump into. We were gonna actually look at music, but see, I still got to watch that new Avatar video you sent me, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
I know, you're not a metalhead like us.
You don't fucking say.
But Metallica dropped last week, and we would.
I like Metallica.
Metallica dropped a new song last week.
What's the name of it?
And apparently they're going to tour with Ice Nine Kills.
Yeah, one of our favorite bands. Lux Eterna by Metallica. It's so weird. Like Lars actually did some cool ass Motorhead level drumming in this. James Hetfield sound great. His solo, like I heard some people say it's shitty. I'm like, it sounds all right to me. It was pretty good though.
I would like them to see. I like to see them do better.
Yeah, it's always the one that the real gatekeeper metalheads like. Oh, it's not the Black Album. Like shit. But it was a good song. I like. I give it.
What was the name of the song, Creep? What was the name of the song?
Lux Eterna by Metallica.
Okay, either you're speaking fucking German or some shit, or my connection is really fucked up. Say it again. It's what?
Lux Eterna. Lux Eterna.
Lux Eterna.
Yeah. It's on the topic.
Swahili and shit.
It's Latin. It's Latin. What the hell? Okay. What the fuck?
Lux Eterna.
Lux Eterna.
Lux Eterna. I'm gonna check it out. Because we used to listen to Metallica when I was when we were skateboarding and shit. All the guys used to listen to that shit. And you remember some shit like Guns N' Roses was popping.
Oh yeah.
Metallica was popping. Def Leppard was popping in the early '90s. They still listen to that shit now. I'll be at work. They be cranking that shit up like it just came out. I'm like, man, cut that old folks fucking music off.
It's so funny. I heard someone say one of my favorite bands, is Slipknot, and I heard someone say they're old enough to be considered dad rock now.
What it is our shit lasts, man. Everybody appreciates the last generation's music, and they try and mix it. They keep trying to mix it.
Oh,
previous generation and the last generation. But if you can do that, man, you'll make some fucking hits.
Yeah. Oh man.
I don't know where the fuck you got rock from. Where the fuck did you get rock from? Where the fuck did you start listening to metal at, Sebastian?
After watching Resident Evil.
What I tell you about them fucking horror movies, man?
What about them?
Hey, they're great.
Tasha loves that shit too, man. Your fucking sister loves heavy metal, man.
I know. I gotta get her on next.
Man, you know your sister wild, man. You might not have no friends. You keep letting your fucking family on here. Just warning you ahead of time.
We had her on season 2, and the first thing when we started the thing, she basically was demanding the head of Joss Whedon.
Okay, I just got done watching what the fuck is that show?
Jeffrey Dahmer?
No. It's a TV show. And that fuck is always mentioned in it. With Sheldon. Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
Okay. So I guess we all a bunch of nerds in a fucking way because I actually knew who the fuck you were talking about.
Oh no, you're thinking of Will Wheaton from Star Trek. Joss
So,
Wheaton is the one that made Buffy the Vampire.
he's in that category.
I
He's
need
in
to
there.
nerd
He's in there. I remember having to watch that silly ass movie. Blonde chick
And
flipping
the show.
around, back flipping, kicking vampires and shit. Like, holy shit, this fucking girl is not doing this
Yes,
shit.
but it was better than Twilight.
Yes.
I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch it. I refused. As a man, I could not watch it.
Yeah, I was forced to
Yeah.
watch it. How do you think I felt? I wanted to kill myself.
The whole movie.
Myra made me watch all 4 of them.
Oh, I feel sorry for you.
Dude,
Oh
y'all
my
have
God.
no idea. And until you're forced to watch old hateful women hating men movies that our mother used to make me watch, Sebastian, like The Burning Bed, about some chick, her husband beats her, and she sets the bed on fire. It would come on every year and she'd make us watch it. It was like a documentary and shit.
A good revenge story for a film was I Spit on Your Grave. That was a good one.
Yeah. I'm feeling real close to the women in the family.
I actually got. I told Eric I got Mom to watch I Spit on Your Grave. I got to watch the remake though.
I can't watch those movies like that, man. Life is brutal enough, man. I can't watch shit like that.
That was brutal. She was a force of nature. Oh no! I just heard Dad go Sharknado's better.
Wow. That's your father, Sebastian. That's your origins right there. That's where you come from. That's the you're the chip on that block. You remember that shit.
That's the running gag on this show too. Dad either he messages us Sharknado dummies, or he'll just yell upstairs.
I love that old man. I love that Sharknado. And you know he's probably serious.
Oh, trust me, I get under his skin when I like diss Sharknado.
You talking shit about Dad, dude.
I looked at him. I'm like, Dad, why did you buy all 5 of these movies?
You bought all 5?
You bought all 5, and he watched all of them.
I would have been okay if he just bought 2 of them, but all 5?
My dad gets what he wants, man. That's what he wanted. He wanted Sharknado. It was a Sharknado week, baby. He ain't fucking around.
Oh my
Dad ain't fucking around.
You know that. And that's the funny thing I said on here. I said, like, the only reason why I hate Sharknado is because, like, everyone went and saw that. Everyone sat at home and saw that instead of going to see Pacific Rim. Why is the light going on and off? Oh, no.
You're a chip off that block. You remember that?
Oh, man. See, this is exactly what we needed.
Hey,
let's see what we got. Yeah. I started seeing. Go ahead.
Start seeing what?
Okay, so I started seeing the whole thing with Spotify. Everyone doing their end of the year lists and all that. And I've seen a few like mine and Eric's mutuals. Like oh shit, they're actually basically metalheads like us. Like it was so wild seeing a lot of different ones. And I thought I had dodged it. I thought I dodged the whole list thing. YouTube has end of the year listen lists.
I checked mine out, and it was just all Juice WRLD.
That sounds like porn. All that sounds like porn.
Juice WRLD. Mine was like Rammstein. Oh, hi, Dad.
There's 6 Sharknado.
Hot tea.
QB, there's 6 Sharknado's movies, and I got them all.
You fucking tell him, Dad, and you watch your shit. He wasn't joking when he said that was a better movie. And I'm siding with Dad on that.
Oh, God.
Best movie ever made. Best movies ever made.
Yeah.
He already knows what I think about the movies.
Fuck Titanic. Fuck Field of Dreams. Fuck all that Oscar nominated shit. Dad said it's Sharknado. That's what the fuck it is. Remember that.
And Eric, shut up. I was talking to my son.
Sebastian, you said he'll be back in 10 minutes. You're the chip off that block, young man. Get ready for that. You're a chip off that block, Pops. We're related.
Yeah, I'm just a friend. I don't have to deal with it.
But now you know Sharknado is that's as high as you can go. Field of Dreams wasn't shit. You know, the Titanic wasn't shit. It's Sharknado. Holiday movies, all that shit. Birthdays,
That's like, yep.
play that for your kids. Yeah, play that shit for your kids. Fuck Disney. They on some pervert shit anyway.
I won't agree with I'll agree with the Disney stuff, but what you guys smoking on? Like saying this is the best movie and stuff.
Hey, my dad said that's the best movie. That's what the fuck it is. We're riding with the family.
All right, here's my 2022 recap. It was from YouTube. Rammstein, Lindemann, Starset, Bad Omens, and Skinned.
Are those scary movies or songs?
Bands.
Bands? Dude, I'm so fucking lost. I have no idea what the fuck any of that is. But I'll tell you this. I'll go to a concert.
Remember when I called you? I was headed to that one concert. That's Rammstein. That's the one I went to. Was at Soder Field.
It still doesn't help me. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a German metal band that was banned
Listen,
from
I'm
America
old,
at one time.
Yeah, they're a German industrial metal band. They were banned from the U.S. for a while because they used to do some wild shit.
Why? Like
and,
what?
Let's
That
just say
people
they
on
were
fire?
Lindemann used
bands
to.
of fire.
They're basically pyromaniacs. They have a lot of awesome pyro. But there was
Oh,
one
so you
song
like
that they had.
arsonist music? Is that what the fuck you're saying?
A little bit, not a lot. But they do have a couple of songs that are very risque. And the main reason why
setting
they
shit
were
on fire, fuck the songs. They're literally like setting shit on fire. That's I think
that's why they were at Soldier Field this time instead of United.
And plus, they calmed down on the fire stuff. They calmed down a little bit.
Well, they would have
nowadays. Nowadays, the lead singer he like sits on top of like a giant like sheet metal dong and just shoots soap at everybody.
Did you say a sheet metal dong? Yeah. Are you allowed to say that on the podcast? That may be a little too explicit.
We're not monetized on YouTube. It's okay.
Yeah.
And I still got that picture too. I was just like, yeah, you know, if
you
know the song, you know the
song. You have a picture of that?
Yes, I do. It's on my Instagram. I think I sent that to you.
Take it off. Take it off and unsend it from me. Erase that shit. You don't need that shit.
Yeah, and they're a great band to listen to. Like they just came out with a new song, and you know, beyond for that one, we were gonna talk about it. I sent you the video
figure this shit
in that video.
Half the time. The other half, I'm fucking tired.
All you gotta do is press it and go straight to YouTube.
Listen, some days it's just not worth it. Sleep sounds better. Sleep sounds better. I mean, you do remember what I do for a living, right? I'll be on the fucking roof.
I know.
When I come home, dude, I'm not like when I sit down, like I can't move. I can't move for at least 3 hours.
Yeah,
then I have
we
to
don't
go to bed
write books like you do. Okay.
Yeah. Now you're double teaming me.
I can't do it.
That was my list, and it was so funny. You know, my number one song was, according to YouTube, "Angst" by Rammstein, and then the rest is just like "Praise Abort" by Lindemann, Alice Lindemann, "Zeit" by Rammstein, "Stay Off" by Lindemann. Nothing in English.
I don't think that's very popular.
God, it was so nuts how they just okay, I've been listening to a lot of Rammstein and Rammstein related stuff. I've been listening to country. Got on that country. Oh no, we got to get you out of there,
dude. country music, man, they got some fucking jams. Every genre has some fucking jams, man. Ask your mother, man.
Yes,
Your
and they
mom
had
got me
the most
listening to shit all the way
federation
back from the
music.
60s.
Oh my God, you listen to Dust?
Hell yeah.
Oh wow.
What I grew up with, dude. Listen, y'all don't have no music like back then. There's no music like back then. Every era has their niche. If you go back, dude, you would get some jams that if you played for your friends, they'd be like, "That's an old." They wouldn't know where the fuck that shit came from, but they wouldn't deny they didn't mind listening to that fucking song. I used to go to bars, Sebastian, and put mom's music on, and by the end of the night, have all the white people dancing. Seriously.
Oh yeah, we got comments, and I didn't even see it. It didn't show up on here. I don't know why. Here, chat over. Do that. Facebook have it. Wow, Facebook ain't working on here. Okay, so the things was okay. Mom said hi guys. Then Esther pointed hi chicken heads, and of course Mom put they were babies in the early '90s. That's chat for you right now.
I was
Get it
born in
right.
76.
I was the 90s. I was born in 1990, okay?
Same here. Same here.
I think we
I
was
remember
dodging
from that.
bullets. Sebastian, I was dodging bullets trying to go to school. We lived in Humboldt Park, man, in 90.
I was dodging cars for fun.
I just got done doing that on skateboards.
I'll get work, Eric. Oh my. Okay, so let's get. Okay, music is done. We talked about the DC thing. The DC thing. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm just seeing because they're doing their presentation next week for like what's gonna be happening, like with all the movies and all that. Like it would be such a waste after bringing Henry Cavill back in Gotham to just go, oh, they're recasting Superman again. Like that don't make no sense to me.
You think they're gonna make that movie?
But
Black Adam versus Superman?
Probably after Man of Steel 2.
Well,
Dude.
it did happen in the comic series, so it's
Yes,
gonna
it did.
happen in the film industry.
But why
Yeah,
everybody thinks that Superman is like a sure win? Superman is not a sure win.
I don't know. That was the thing
If
when
anything,
the
it's an
Suicide
even draw.
Yeah, that was the thing with in the Suicide Squad. You find out that Bloodsport put Superman in the emergency room, and they're like, "This Superman did that to him." I'm like, you do realize he could have got kryptonite bullets, the ones that he has.
Right? Everybody like
that was the thing.
I don't like Superman. I want to see him get his ass whooped.
What's your reason
I want
for
Superman
not
to
liking
face.
Superman?
Dude, the Superman movie when I was a kid was so fucking bogus compared to what y'all got. Dude, you can see the strings.
Yeah, that's why I love Man of Steel, even with some of the writing choices. Like Man of Steel really felt like an actual Superman comic book. And I keep telling Eric, like Superman and Lois, it's actually pretty good. It's not like that Lois and Clark shit that I grew up with. Like it's actually like they actually took a lot of different characters from the comic book other than Lex Luthor and said, let's go with it. Like I don't like the older Superman stuff because they always just use Lex Luthor, some created villain. I'm like, he has other villains, Metallo, Leech, all these other villains that can actually give him a freaking fight.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, they didn't have what we have now, so they couldn't really do all those villains.
You know, but I think they could have did Metallo, especially if they went like, hey, let's have James Cameron do a Superman movie.
Special effects back then. You see the special effects back then. Lex Luthor was the best they could do. Metallo would have been a dude with a baseball on his head.
Like, get a bald guy.
How do you make Nuclear Man this muscle bound guy and he has claws? What the fuck?
Right. They really want no shit.
Let's see what else.
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, let's see. I got some reviews for everybody watching Willow series.
Oh, I started to watch it and then no, I didn't do it. I remember the movie though.
Oh yeah, this is very good. It's a nice so far it's been a nice companion to me. And the first episode has a great reveal at the end. I try not to spoil it for everyone, but yeah, it's very good. I watched episode 3 this last Wednesday. That was like the darkest fucking episode I ever saw. Like they were fighting in the rain, and all these like they almost lose like 2 people. Like they killed one of the other characters. I'm just like, what is going on? This is nuts. And it was very well done. I'm loving it. It's more theatrical than a lot of the Marvel stuff that's on Disney Plus.
What do you mean?
More theatrical than the Star Wars.
What do you mean?
Like it looks like it's actually shot on location rather than what they've been doing with a lot of these stories like Mandalorian, where it's like
that shit in New York.
on these where it's like these LED backlots where it looks brilliant. Like this, it looks like they actually went back to New Zealand in those spots that they had shot before and actually shot there.
Oh.
And there's some great cinematography. Everything feels so vibrant. It's very cool seeing how things have changed after 30-something years since the first movie came out.
Yeah.
And Warwick Davis hasn't missed up when it comes to the character. He's actually a little funnier in this. And it's like a good organic funny compared to like what Marvel does. Like it's very, very well done. And the only really gets me, and I think I'm the only person that's like this. The only thing that really like gets at me, like grinds my gears, like every fantasy show I've watched so far does not use pop music for the credits.
What?
Yeah. They've used pop music for all, but the last one they used a cover of Metallica's Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, okay, I like this one.
Right.
So far, like episode 1 and 2 is like an 8 out of 10. No, 9 out of 10 actually, because the only thing was the end credit shit. And this last episode was like 10 out of 10. It was very, very well done.
Really?
I definitely recommend it so far. Yeah, it's very well done.
I started watching it.
Let's see. Okay.
Watched the fucking advertisement for it. That's the last time.
It was cool. The Gales are horrifying, but like there are these new bad guys in there. They are horrifying. Like there's one, he's got like a cage over his head, like he's the Jackal from 13 Ghosts, but he's got like a mace hand and like spikes coming out the other one. Like he looks horrifying. They got one that has like 2. Yeah, they got one. He like has a thing over his face. He's got 2 chain whips and he's fucking people up. They got a shapeshifter that looks like a harpy actually, and then they got like a little sorcerer type that was doing some Nightcrawler shit. It was very well done.
I might have to check
They
it
even
out.
brought the dog. Yeah, they even brought the dogs back from Willow.
Dogs.
Yeah, remember the dogs? Those ugly looking things that attack like the nursemaid, attack the Nelwyn village.
Yeah.
They look like giant rats, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought them back. But it's been good. Other thing I watched last week was A Christmas Story Christmas. And man, it is the best parallel to A Christmas Story.
Which Christmas Story?
The
first
OG
one.
Christmas Story.
What?
The original.
Tim
This
Burton?
is a sequel to the original. No. That's Nightmare Before Christmas.
I don't fucking know. I don't even celebrate Christmas, man.
A Christmas Story with Ralphie and the Red Ryder BB gun and Scott Farkas.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And dude's tongue got stuck to the pole.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Flick.
Yeah, I got you now.
This was a great one because it's like the adult side of everything, like how Ralphie's trying to make a good Christmas for his kids this time around. And it was that one was so well done. Like it's a hijinks for him as an adult. It was
Right.
pretty damn good. And I called one thing when we first talked about Christmas Story Christmas. I said to Eric, I said, watch the cop that tries to arrest Ralphie be Scott Farkas, and it was.
Wow. I might have to watch it.
Yeah, it was was fun. It was great. I got a message. Keisha watched it before me. She goes, "Don't watch it. It's bad." I watched it. I said, "It's great. What's wrong with you?" She didn't even finish it, and she was talking about how like she's trying to figure out how to make a great Christmas for the grandkids, TJ and Noah. And I
Don't
said,
buy
"You didn't
anybody
like a
anything.
Christmas
Just sit there and give
story?"
everybody hugs. They'll love it.
She was doing all these DIY projects, and it looks nice over there. But I was like, you didn't like a Christmas story, and yet you're going through the same shit Ralphie went through.
That movie was good, man. I watched that movie a bunch when I was a kid. I'm gonna have to check it out.
You know, they play it nonstop. They play it nonstop on TBS and TNT every Christmas.
Yeah, one of my coworkers hates that movie because of that stuff, like them replaying it over and over and over.
Right.
Off.
Oh, yeah, that's how I was. I'm like, dude, there's other ones. Christmas Vacation, put that one on.
Right, that's a good one too.
Put that one on. That was the whole thing about like, oh, this was great though. This was a solid 10 out of 10. Like it was everything that you would expect from adult Ralphie doing his thing. And the thing is, like, his character is he's a writer in this one, and he's trying to make sure that his book is like the best thing, and he keeps getting elected over and over and over again. And they have a nice transition to the original Christmas story in it. And I was just like, oh my God, he's actually reading. That's how I was. Like, he's actually reading the story.
Question.
Oh, great.
Does the leg lamp come back into this remake?
It does not.
Wow, that was like a big. That was huge in the movie.
When you shade, you hear Old Man Parker go, "It's a statue." I was just like, oh no! Like it was also a great send off for the actor that played Old Man Parker. I gotta find out who it is. I can do this real quick. Come on, magic! Come on. And that one thing I said, like, there was a Christmas Story that came out in 2012, and it was shit.
Oh, wow.
It was horrendous. Like it was like teenage Ralphie. He crashed his car. Now he has to get a job for Christmas. And I'm like, what is this? I was like, what? And you know, they got Daniel Stern from Home Alone to play Old Man Parker, and he played Old Man Parker like the guy was an asshole. Like, no, he actually cared about his family in his own way. He was just a curmudgeon for some of the stuff.
What?
And you know, they a curmudgeon, a grumpy old man.
It's Swahili and shit again.
I went to college. Let's see. Oh yeah, Darren McGavin. He had passed before this came out, and it was the coolest thing about it was Peter Billingsley, who plays Ralphie. He played Ralphie in the first one. He played Ralphie in this. He actually sounds a little. With this, he sounded a lot like Gene Shepard, the actual writer of A Christmas Story. So his narration was like damn near spot on. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, and then here's the parallel. Here's the how to put it. The parallel of this, the duality of this. Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas Story.
I sent it to some of my friends, and they're like, "Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait!" I was like, "This is just like Star Wars Christmas special all over again."
And James Gunn said that he goes, "This is my Star Wars Christmas special," but he said this. I wanted to do it right this time, though. No disrespect to Mark Hamill and all of them.
Oh, trust me, they want to forget that.
Yeah, it was good, actually. It was very good. It's a nice little segue into Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Mm-hmm.
The whole story with that was Mantis and Drax, they kidnap Kevin Bacon and bring him to nowhere. And it was the funniest shit.
Almost watched it. I can't lie.
It was great. And as soon as Peter finds out what they did, he goes, "This is human trafficking. This isn't a Christmas present." And you just hear Drax go, "Yes." It was very well done. It was pretty damn good. And he actually did, like, that was the thing about James Gunn. He did an awesome homage to Ralph Bakshi. He actually did rotoscope animation in this. And I was just like, wow, really? You brought it back? Like, holy shit, it's like I'm watching Lord of the Rings by Ralph Bakshi or Fritz the Cat or Cool World. Oh my god. Like, it wasn't as
Cool
good
World
as
would be a
that.
nice one to remake.
That was one, the neat one. Yeah. That, like, it was almost
The remake
with
Cool
those.
World, that would be the shit.
Oh, Cool World. It would be so great now. I saw some people actually a sequel, but no producers, it's actual fans. Like, fan cast is give it to the producers, idiots. But yeah, this was good. Christmas Story, Christmas 10 out of 10. Guardians of the Christmas Special was definitely a solid 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna say
You give out 10
look
a lot.
cool. Yeah, I'm very lenient. You'll know when I hate a movie. Like,
Sharknado is the top movie in your house, so we
12
know.
out of 10.
No.
The thing with this, like, there's one movie like where, like, I told Eric, I said I couldn't get it, I hated it, and that was the Mortal Kombat reboot that they did.
Oh my god!
They never made a really good Mortal Kombat movie, did they?
Only thing that they did, and I said this,
No,
like,
the first one was, I think, was the biggest one.
Yeah,
because it was new.
This one, and I said this, like, later, I said, like, it's a turd with diamonds in it because there's certain things I liked about it. Like, you can't go wrong with Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. That was great. The fatalities were awesome. Kano was badass. They actually made Cabal cool as fuck. And there were some cool things, like Reptile's design was great. Goro was great. It's just that the story was, like, stupid. It wasn't even a tournament.
What the fuck was it?
It was Shang Tsung putting hits on all the Earthrealm fighters.
They never like Mortal Kombat 2 when I finally watched them, we all like, this is such a disappointment. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this?
Like,
did they really make this shit?
The closest thing to a good Mortal Kombat was the one they did on YouTube.
So, and they never. I remember they had the TV show, and it was so bad. It played for like 6 weeks, and they just yanked it right off the air. You never heard of it.
I remember that too. It was like actual fighters.
Yeah, and they were fighting. It was choreographed really, really good, and they yanked that shit right off TV because wouldn't nobody watch it.
It lasting for the thing, I think 30 episodes.
You can look them up. And the Sub-Zero in there was badass. The Scorpion in that show was badass. It was a pretty badass show, but you'd have to be a guy that was into the game to really even know what the fuck you were watching. Other than that, you tune in, they did some crazy shit, and you just try to watch it again.
It was a prequel. It was a prequel, too. That was the thing that killed it. It's like, oh, wait, where's Liu Kang? Oh, he's not here. Oh, there's Kung Lao. Oh, no, it's their relative that lost the first tournament.
Right.
And that was the thing that killed it. But little known fact, I got a picture with one of the actors from it.
Who?
Kristana Loken. She played, what was her character's name? Her character was like a thief that joined their group. No, she's like supposed to be like the ancestor to Johnny Cage. Here, I'll look it up. I actually got a picture with her.
Is she stealing shit? And she's a thief?
Yeah, she was.
She
was in Terminator.
This is why nobody watches that shit.
She was in Terminator 3.
I didn't
like the TX.
Which one was that?
That was the one. It was the one. Terminator 3. That was the one that the TX. That was the female Terminator. She was trying to kill everyone that was a part of John Connor's rebellion.
Oh, that was the feminist Terminator. I remember that.
There were just two things I hated about that film. One, it was too short, and two, the storyline was shit.
Exactly. That's why I don't fuck with that movie.
Funny, Dark Fate had a better Terminator 3 storyline than Terminator 3.
Thank you.
Which one was Dark Fate?
That was the most recent one with where they actually brought Sarah Connor back. They killed off John Connor.
Mhm.
The Terminator in that was Rev 9. Was the coolest fucking thing ever.
And they could turn into 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the best Terminator. That was the best one.
That was one I was just like, oh my god, this is like I said, I was like, take the characters from Terminator 3, like Kristanna Loken, turn her into Grace instead of the TX, and keep John Connor alive, and that's basically what this should be. It was so good. She was the TX, and then I got to meet her. I got to meet her, I think, at the third Comic-Con I went to. It was like 2 years after Blood Rain came out.
I haven't been to a Comic-Con in fucking decades, Sebastian.
Oh well, I sent you a link for C2E2.
Send me a what?
I sent you a link for tickets to C2E2. Yeah, just do this.
When the fuck was this?
I sent it last
Ooh.
week.
God knows. We'll have to talk about it. We'll have to see.
Yeah, it's March 31st to April 2nd. I said a few episodes back, Eric.
Oh, God, you're trying to make me remember a few episodes back.
It was only like 2 episodes, I think. Because even then, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go Upper Falls." Yeah, I did that little goofy shit. There was that were ended up being big actually.
Oh,
Eva Mendes was in Mortal Kombat Conquest.
wow.
Here, I got a picture of Kristanna Loken. Do this. Here's like kill me. Here we go. Right here. Her character name was, let me pull it up on here. It was Taja. Taja.
We don't know what the fuck that is. It wasn't famous.
Well, that's why nobody remembers it, because who the fuck remembers it?
Yeah. The only cool thing about it was like they actually did some cool shit with Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see. There's a few people. Yeah, Daniel Bernhardt. He's in a few things. Jamie Presley was in a few. It was in the show. Who else? There was a few people that actually just decided to do this. Daniel Bernhardt. He was in John Wick 1. He was one of the agents in Matrix. Matrix Reloaded. He was in Altered Carbon. Big time stunt actor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy with the long hair.
No. He was the one. He actually gave John Wick a run for his money. Like he actually threw him off the thing and shit.
I know.
Anyway, when they were, yeah, he was in there. Let's see who else. Those are the only 3 that were big that got out of there. Jamie Presley, Kristanna Loken, Daniel Bernhardt. Damn.
Ooh.
Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, DC Animation. Like this was last week. Also, DC Animation is set to be at Amazon Prime.
Oh, yay.
It's so funny though. They actually pretty good at their animation.
Like what?
Amazon is actually pretty good at their animation.
Yeah, and they're also good at stealing animation too.
That is true. He's right. That is true.
You gotta be willing to steal.
Yeah. They did a very good job. Did you? I don't think you've seen Invincible, QB.
Probably not. Don't sound like a movie I would watch.
Oh, it's great. It's a great show.
What's it about?
It's about this one character. I forgot the character's actual name, but it's his father. Basically, he's known as Omni-Man. His father's basically the Superman of this story. And he's been recruited into this superhero team. And you find out Omni-Man isn't as super as you would think. He's not a good guy. He kills their Justice League. He kills a whole alien race. And you find out the reason why he does all this stuff, he's setting up Earth to be conquered by his people, the Viltrumites. And the only person in his way is his son. And this was a great thing. They had some great battles in it. Like he actually put his son in front of a train. And because they're invincible like this, they break the train in half, and everyone inside basically gets splattered against them.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's metal as hell. It was great. Like, so I'm looking forward to Amazon, seeing what Amazon does. I hope they actually have the same animation team.
Won't they have that on Netflix or some shit?
Amazon
Invincible?
Prime.
Amazon Prime?
Amazon Prime.
I have that shit. Yeah, that's where I've seen it. It's a cartoon, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the animation. Huh?
Good cast though. J.K. Simmons from what was he in? Damn it. He's in everything. From the farmers insurance commercials. Stephen Yeun from Walking Dead. He's in it. He plays the main character. You know, there's a few actors in there. Like it was a lot of cool shit in there. And it's setting up. It's already like season 2 comes out I think next year. It's gonna be great. Like they're setting up a lot of stuff with it. I've talked to a few people about it. I said they got like big ass books worth of stuff to do with this series. they better be doing it right because the Viltrum sends a lot of Viltrumites after Invincible.
There's an idea, Sibs. Make you help, like, sign with Amazon to make an animation out of your book.
That would be cool, and I already have it on Amazon. Be in-house anyway. That's actually a good idea. Let's see what else we got. Oh yes, we got thoughts on 2 trailers before we look at some trailers. I forgot to put Cocaine Bear on here. Damn it! All right, this week we got 2 trailers: Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
Did you say Cocaine Bear?
Mm-hmm.
Cocaine Bear. Yes.
I've never heard those 2 words in the same sentence.
Cinema is back with Cocaine Bear.
It's an actual true story.
It's based on an actual true story. Yeah, it's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, comes out next year. It's Ray Liotta's last movie.
Cocaine Bear. Check that shit out. That sounds interesting. Just the title sounds interesting.
Everyone thought it was gonna be like a goofy ass movie. It looks very well done. But look, we got 2 trailers that came out. Well, really a lot, but we're gonna just talk about these 2. Transformers: Rise of the Beasts.
Now this reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah, like that whole thing. Like I named off all the Maximals except for the Eagle one because I don't remember her character that much. All I remember is Cheetor, Rhinox, and Optimus Primal.
Cheetor.
I'm surprised they didn't bring Rat Trap into or Black Arachnia.
Yeah,
but you know, it looks good. It looks more like the animation that you grew up with, QB, like the design for the.
Listen. We had the cars and the trucks, the airplanes and shit. Beast Wars, and they start turning to animals and shit. That was you guys' era. That was.
Oh no! They actually.
We had
the
Dinobots, but those were dinosaurs.
I also remember that.
Yeah, but yeah,
we didn't have one and the cheetahs and shit.
No, I'm talking about because they had the actual Autobots in this also, and they're sticking to the actual the original blocky design like they did in Bumblebee, and Optimus looks like what you grew up with. I was like, whoa, holy shit! They look all badass. Like it's like they found the perfect thing for them.
They transformed them into a gorilla.
No, they're teaming up with these other Transformers to defeat an eviler Transformer thing.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's the Autobots. It's the Autobots and the Maximals versus the Decepticons, and I think it's the Terrorcons.
The
From what I
who?
read, the Terrorcons.
Terracons. Okay.
Yeah, and it looked cool. They already dropped some of the figures. I ain't grabbed
Yeah.
any yet. Hasbro
I know you're gonna grab
don't have my
all of
money
them.
yet.
I know you're gonna grab all of them.
Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, Hasbro has really dropped the ball when it comes to the pricing of a lot of this shit.
What do you
I'm
mean?
like, why is the small ass Star Wars figure $25 when it used to be $12? What is going
Because
on
you
here?
guys pay that shit. That's why. If that shit's set on the shelf, I bet they drop the price.
I stopped, and that's the thing that a lot of people are going. A lot of Marvel shit ain't moving anymore. But that was the thing. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. This Star Wars shit killing me.
Oh, man.
That Star Wars shit killing you? Bro, look behind you.
Right?
Hey, what can I say? I have an addiction too.
We know.
Well, at least that's step one of helping your addiction.
Now, the other step is to sell all that shit and go to Vegas and have a good time.
No. I didn't buy these, so I sell them. I bought them because I'm mentally ill.
Right. Sebastian. You know what? What about, like, who else in the new Transformers?
Character-wise, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Mirage, RC, Cheetor, Rhinox, I said, Optimus Primal. I think the character's name is Silverhawk or something like that. I don't think so. Yeah, no, it's something like that.
Isn't that Scorpion dude in it too?
I don't think Scorponok is it. I saw Scourge and what's the other one? And they have his figure up already. And I was tempted, but I'm like, no. But I looked at it. It was a cool design. Like they show that one. I'm not sure if they have Megatron in this though. Battle Trap is the other one that's in there.
The Decepticons ain't shit without Megatron. There's never not been a Megatron, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm wondering if they're just like hiding the other side for like an actual official trailer.
We're gonna see.
Because all you saw, like Decepticon wise, was like Scourge and Battle Trap. The funny thing about it is like they have Peter Dinklage playing Scourge.
So I'm ready for another Predator movie.
You haven't seen Prey yet?
No, because I'm cheap as hell, and I'll be tired.
I'll find a way to get it. I heard they're trying to find a way to put it in Blu-ray. Like I'm definitely getting it. It was very well done. Like they should do every Predator movie like period piece. Like that'd be great. Like I even like I'm
next
like
one. He's like in the Dark Ages.
That one, the next one, he's in feudal Japan. It's a whole group of them. The Japanese think they're Oni. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a good
would
idea.
be great. Other trailer that dropped last week. The other ones.
Oh God.
Super Mario Brothers.
Stop it!
By Illumination.
Huh?
It actually looks good. It actually does look good.
It
opens with Mario.
Mario. Wahoo.
You know.
Stop it.
It actually does. He actually the way it started out, like he's walking out, he's in an arena, he's going up against Donkey Kong, he's jumping at Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong grabs him, slams him, just starts smacking him in the face. It was the funniest shit ever. They show Bowser, like Jack Black as Bowser is like perfect. That is the best cast right there. And he has Luigi as a prisoner. And The way he's tortured, he's just pulling mustache hairs off of him.
Wait, who voiced
The
Luigi?
shit was hilarious. What's his name? Charlie Day from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and he actually sounds pretty good as Luigi. And the more I look at like Chris Pratt as Mario, you know what it is? It's not that it's based off the game; it's based off the Mario Brothers Super Show.
Oh no!
I have no idea what that is.
But
Where the guy, like the live action one?
no, like the cartoon that they play with like little live action breaks.
Oh, okay.
But he actually does do wahoo! He does that. He did that perfectly. He did that great. They have Mario Kart in this game. They have Mario Kart in this game. I was laughing my ass off at that. They show him jumping from panel to panel, and he's fucking dying basically every time. I'm like, yeah, that's what we dealt with as kids. It actually looks good. I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm not going to go to the theaters to see it.
Okay. What's with the cocaine bear?
All right.
He wants the cocaine bear. Give him the cocaine bear.
Right.
We'll look at Christmas, Bloody Christmas, and the mean one after that.
Christmas, Bloody Christmas?
Yes.
Ain't it supposed to be a holy day? How the fuck they making horror movies for?
Haven't you noticed that the economy of the world is trying to take Christianity out of it?
Here, the thing with this one, and it's by the director of VFW, which is a great action horror movie. It's basically what is it? Friday Night, Deadly Night. No, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Wow. And Terminator mixed into one movie. It's about a malfunctioning Santa Claus animatronic.
The Terminite.
Who is killing people for being naughty.
The Terminite?
The Terminite.
The Terminite? Okay.
And it does look good. I even put music
Ain't you
to
supposed to go see this?
How much?
Are you supposed to go see this on Christmas? It's a Christmas movie?
Technically?
All right. One
I'm just
thing
saying,
we do,
like,
all rights reserved.
I'm just saying, like,
chat out because chat ain't doing anything.
you go to church and then you go home and watch that shit.
Yeah. Hey, there's
Yeah.
some wars in the Bible.
Yeah, this was
All
words
right,
in the
this one thing
Bible.
we do.
Wow.
This one thing we do. We mute the.
Christianity is way out now, baby.
Here we go. Mute time. Because here comes Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear. Is this okay? This is a movie.
Medic!
Oh, jeez. What is that?
Go.
Millions of dollars worth of cocaine fell from the sky this morning in Knoxville, Tennessee.
There's more of this out there. They dumped it somewhere.
I'm looking for my daughter.
Forest is a dangerous place.
Henry, check it out. Something got into it. A deer, maybe.
A lot of cocaine was lost. I need you to go and get it. No, don't eat that. Don't eat that. Let's see what kind of a zone.
The bear. It's indeed cocaine. bear. Cocaine.
There was a bear.
A bear?
It was.
Hey, that's inappropriate.
You're safe. Bears can't climb trees.
Of course I can.
It kind of seems like the thing that stays with man forever.
Apex predator. High on cocaine. Out of his mind. Oh man, you fucked.
What the fuck is wrong with that bear? Shoot it, man! Bear, speed up!
And don't ever come down.
We have such good luck in nature.
Did he leave the room? Now we're just with Huey. There? Are you there?
Sir?
Oh man. Well, we can do this real quick before we look at the other trailer. Antonio Banderas last week took an L. And we put him in the green room and took him back. He took an L with it was more like a casting L. He said he would when it comes to like Zorro, he would definitely pass the torch to Tom Holland when it comes to Zorro.
Mm-hmm.
And people, including myself, are like, no, why? Like Tom Holland's already oversaturated as shit, and I think a better thing would be like there's like several Hispanic actors out there who could definitely play Zorro, since it's a character that's set in like California and Mexico before gentrification and all that. What the fuck?
Some people just don't think when they make movies sometimes.
Yeah, I named off like 10 actors who could play Zorro real quick. I'm gonna look for it too now.
Watch them make it Vin Diesel as Zorro.
Vin Diesel as Zorro. What'd you think of Cocaine Bear?
I didn't hear shit about Cocaine Bear. I wasn't even.
Even in the room. Oh, that's what we do. We mute it so that way it's that way everyone can watch the thing.
Oh, I want to get something to drink.
Shoot, speaking of which, I should get another one.
Wow.
This is the first doing 2 drinks.
So, what the hell is To recap for the hearing impaired.
All right, well, Cocaine Bear. It's based on it's inspired by actual events about a bear who ingested a lot of cocaine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently there was like a drug deal going on, and apparently the cocaine fell out of a plane in Jacksonville, Tennessee, and a lot of shit happened.
The bear is located. Yeah, the bear is actually located in, I think, one of their tourist attractions, I think, or one of their welcome centers, because they killed it and stuffed it because it was really on a rampage. Like, not like that. It was actually like going into like gas station shit, eating everything.
Munchies.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it only like killed 2 people.
Yeah, it was enough. I'm pretty sure they don't let you get away with killing 1. So that's enough.
Here, let me see if I can find what the bear's name was or something like that. Like
like
there's actual pictures
or something, or
Cocaine Bear. Just told us his fucking name.
Let's see.
It's a brown bear. That's his name.
Big ass.
Let's see.
White bill. Like a kid cold.
Let's see. Oh, it died after ingesting a duffel bag full of cocaine in 1980.
Well, yeah. You wasn't surviving that.
That's one hell of a life that bear lived.
He was stoned. He didn't feel a thing.
Except for his heart pumping really fast.
Mm-hmm. After that pump, it was a rap. He gave up the Holy Ghost. It's a rap.
Let's see. I'm looking for a good picture of him. They actually did very well. That's the and all that. The CGI that was done by Weta. That was done by Weta, who did the stuff for Lord of the Rings. They actually took the PETA. Why? That'd be the most. That'd be more hypocritical than them killing animals. Here, I think I got it. Go to Wikipedia. Yeah, the same company that did Chronicles of Narnia, Lord of the Rings, they did the CGI for this.
Oh yeah.
And they actually used here's the name of the bear. Pablo Escobar.
Wow. That's cold-blooded.
I believe a female named it.
That's cold-blooded.
Oh, Pablo
It'd
Escobar.
be a cute name for this bear, Pablo Escobar.
And they just look at it like, all right.
Human beings are assholes. We cook this cocaine, drop it in on the bear. He eats it and dies, and we name him after a notorious drug cartel leader.
See, this is another reason why I hate humanity.
Oh.
Pablo Escobar, why?
I'm pretty sure they had stuffed animals after it too. Be like, oh, we have a stuffed animal of this bear who ate cocaine.
Is it stuffed with Coke?
Coca-Cola.
Oh man. Oh yeah. So yeah. Let me find that list. I had said about the whole Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, you got
wrong thing. Damn. Wrong page. I was going on TikTok.
Antonio Banderas.
He took an L for casting. He wants Tom Holland to play Zorro.
I think Zorro kind of stalled his career.
And that was the whole thing. You know, it's so funny. Someone said, I guess they were like this. I guess Antonio Banderas is still in Uncharted seas because he's in Uncharted the movie.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, oh, how dare you? That was just too funny. I just looked up this way. Zoro. I got tweets for days. Had tweets for days. Hold on.
You're a tweetaholic.
I most certainly am. Let's see. Let's into that. No. Here, just do that. Come on. Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. GameSpot. They asked, who would you cast as Zorro? And here, I said this. Tina Huerta, Jay Hernandez, Pedro Pascal, Gael Garcia Bernal, Diego Luna. Basically anyone of Hispanic descent that can act.
It's true.
You just gave him Wakanda. I mean, what the fuck? May as well give him Zorro.
You know how sad it is, though, that they can't do an actual Namor movie because he's owned by Universal. That's why we can't Incredible Hulk movie too, because Universal's like, we own the rights.
That's why?
Yeah.
That's a dumb reason.
Oh, we got more chat things. Lysandra told me when it comes to, she said Willow is good. Mom asked if you were smoking a pipe, QB.
I love you, mother.
Oh God, that's a perfect response. Oh God, all right, let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, Gigi Allen is getting a biopic.
What?
What?
Who the hell is Gigi Allen, and what the hell is a biops?
Oh, Gigi Allen is. Oh.
He's a nasty boy.
Yeah,
he was
just watch one of his documentaries.
He was a big time punk rocker, and like there's so many stories about him. His music. You know, it's an acquired taste.
Mm-hmm.
Like me, I can't vibe with it, but he used to do some crazy shit on stage. Like he fought a guy. He actually assaulted a woman on stage. He was covered in shit at one point on stage.
He pissed on the crowd.
Pissed on the crowd. Yeah, he did a lot of wild shit.
Ain't going on this country.
He's already dead.
He's dead. He died, I think, 93 because, and this is from
overdose.
One of the others. It was something like that. Like he was unresponsive whatsoever. But at his funeral, they just had a freaking bend of a funeral ceremony. His own. Oh, I'm not even. Just look it up. Just look up what happened at his funeral. We'll get kicked off of this motherfucker.
Kick his casket over, fixing his graves. He likes that shit.
Oh no.
Let's just say never visit his gravesite because it might smell like feces, piss, and cum.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, he was. He was not. It was so fucked up. Avoid the other thing that happened during his funeral. But yeah, this is some shit. But yeah, he's getting a biopic, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? If Gigi were alive, he'd be beating the shit out of them for trying.
Wow.
Biopic, you know, like basically like the Elvis movie, the Ray with Jamie Foxx, those movies basically, where like they look at life, or even like
Nirvana film.
Oh, that's gonna take a minute. I think that got canned. Actually, I think it's in production hell because of Courtney Love.
That bitch.
Exactly. All right, we got the other ones. Here's some Christmas ones. Christmas Bloody Christmas and the Mean One. Here, I'm gonna do that. I saw VFW. That's the one from this director. That was amazing. It was brutal. Just these veterans beating the shit out of an evil ass drug dealer. Like, and his gang hop heads.
I can't tell if there's something on my screen or there's a typo on one of the things.
Where at?
On the movies, news, and reviews.
Let's see. Guys, I forgot to put the.
Oh, okay. I thought I was tweaking balls. I was like, what the fuck? I know how to read.
The reason why I did that was because like it's so freaking limit. I hate that. But here is Christmas Bloody Christmas. Now we're gonna mute again. It gives me Silent Night, Deadly Knives. So we're gonna mute everything on this end.
Beep boop boop boop.
Let me mute you real quick, Q.
Yeah.
Here it is, Christmas Bloody Christmas.
The U.S. Defense Department has over $1 trillion on the most cutting-edge robot technique. Introducing RoboSanta Plus for the holiday season.
What are you gonna do this fine Christmas Eve?
I was potentially gonna go meet up with a dude. I've blown him off twice already, so
Come on, get a drink with your old pal Robbie.
What's up with you two?
just grab me a drink.
I talk her out of some Tinder trash.
You didn't talk me out of any.
Christmas!
Humbug.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
New animatronic Santa Claus, featured at our own TW Bunkers, is now the subject of an international recall.
Santa?
Can you give me a gun?
What is that?
It's him.
Oh, Santa Claus?
Yeah, it's fucking
Santa
Santa
Claus.
Have you heard from the boys down at yet? They're still down there counting bodies.
I like it.
Fucking metal. QB.
What would Jesus think, man?
At this point, I don't think Jesus cares.
He's just like, he's like, you know what? Oh god, that looks that was.
It looks like the kind of movie you go see, huh?
Yeah. Joe Begos, he did a great. The one movie I have, VFW, it's with what was it? What's his name? A few guys from from Dusk Till Dawn, Karate Kid. I don't know the actor's name. Like the VFW with a lot of the old actors, like from like the old action movies from the 80s. They even got what's his name, Luther from the Warriors in it, and they're just like they're at VFW and all that. And they said they stole some shit from an actual local drug dealer who has like an army of hopheads, and they basically attack the VFW. Oh, Stephen Lang is in it. He's one of the main characters. But that was a great movie. From this, it's the same shit with Santa Claus killing everyone. This looks great. And I think it's it's just like the song says, don't ask for Santa's forgiveness.
Oh, that's what Christmas is gonna be like in the future. Horror movies and shit.
Wow, we're gonna get an Easter Bunny horror movie.
Huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna get an Easter Bunny horror movie.
I don't doubt it. Oh, well, fuck it, man.
Let's see what else we got. We also got The Mean One.
What is that?
Is on the left. The Mean One. French horror movie.
Now that makes more sense, but it's still Christmas. Like you're not supposed to do horror movies.
Oh, but the contrary, my friend.
You know the one thing though about Christmas, like there's always been a Christmas horror movie here, and the main one was Black Christmas from way back in 1970, something like that. And that one, no one minded at all that movie came out. But as soon as Silent Night, Dead Night came out, basically Ebert and Roper doxed the producers and director of that movie. There were parent councils saying that this is filth. Like you would have thought that these three people just like did some horrendous shit, and all they did was just make a goddamn movie.
But it's on Holy Jesus' Day. You can't do that, buddy.
I know, but I find it fair when they celebrate Christmas in November or October.
Hey! You have to be more tolerant. Listen, they have a right to do whatever they want, even if it doesn't make any fucking sense.
I do have a tolerance. I just find it stupid. So I think we should celebrate horror movies near Christmas, not on Christmas Day or Eve, but near Christmas.
No, what they're doing is making a mockery of a holy day. What would Jesus say?
He wouldn't care.
He'd be like, it's
I
cool.
don't know.
No, honestly, we're so fucked up as it is as humans. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Well, Cocaine Bear verifies that shit. So that is true.
Krampus is a great one. Also, I still got to watch that rated R one. I missed out on that on Krampusnacht. But I found out before we get into this. The Santa Claus it's out on Disney Plus. They brought Krampus into it.
Krampus was the bad grandpa, wasn't he?
And they went with like the he was like the bad version of Santa basically, but he's more than that actually. But it was still funny about, like they show him. Yeah, he eats children.
What?
But in the he just steals their presents. He's like, what the fuck? But in the Santa Clauses, he just steals their presents. They actually went with the original design where it's like
white Christian America, holy day, y'all got little monsters running around eating children.
No, you can thank the Germans and Finnish people for that.
Yeah. And there's also
that might be what the holiday is really about. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
There's also the Yule Cat actually eats kids too. And there's also Belsnickel, who actually does take kids away, doesn't eat them, just sends them away. Sends them away from their parents until like the next Christmas or some shit. I don't know the story, but that's enough. He's the magical version of DCFS.
I mean, like, if you don't know humanity's fucked up, we made a song about the plague.
Yeah. Hang around the rose, pocket full of posy. Yeah, I found that out.
I might be interested in watching a couple of those actually. Take them to one of the local churches on Christmas Day. Hey, let's watch this. That should be all right.
Good. Y'all
bring popcorn, scare all the kids.
This is what happens when you sin on Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, this is why they kick me out of churches. I can't contain myself making fun of that shit.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I think you don't need one.
If there's nothing there, bring me some. What?
You know what the funniest movie I got our parents into? It's called Fat Man.
Did you say Batman or Fat Man?
I wasn't gonna say anything.
It's called Fat Man. It's a Christmas movie. This super rich kid, he's super smart and all that. He gets coal for one Christmas, so he puts a hit on Santa Claus.
I like this movie.
And it stars Mel Gibson and Walton Goggins. It was fucking great.
I like that. I like that.
What do you say, Eric?
Bring me Rudolph's fucking nose.
I said Mel Gibson must have been desperate for money that year.
No, he was feeling grinchy. He was like, fuck Christmas.
No, he plays Santa in this. He was very good.
And
I think the thing was like, yeah. Well, no, he's not Jewish. He's Catholic.
I thought he was Jewish.
No, you don't. Do you remember the thing when he said to the cop, "You're a Jew, aren't you?" He's actually said that to her.
Oh yeah.
No, he actually looks at a lot of the different movies, like the low key ones, like Get the and all that. He actually looks at the script and goes, "Oh, that's actually something I would like to do," instead of like blockbusters now, because he can make a blockbuster if he wanted to. He likes doing the independent now. Like what was that one? There was one he did with Frank Grillo. I forgot what it's called, but it's called Boss Mode or Boss Level. That was a great one.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, they have Will Sasso in it from Mad TV. He gets stabbed in the head with his own sword.
Nice.
And he's like, I smell muffins. Do you smell muffins? And he's trying to take the sword out of his head. It was the funniest shit ever.
Bill Muffin.
All right, let's get into the main one. Wait, I gotta do this again. You got a lot of videos. Some gaming stuff to do.
Hey.
You are mean one.
Yep.
Remember a story about Cindy You-Know-Who? When her Christmas was stolen, she knew what to do.
Santa Claus? Why?
But what if I said that's not how it went down?
You gonna be okay? Because we can turn around right now.
Girl, her mother was killed. Her mind snapped.
Did you ever find the Christmas killer?
Never got a reliable description of the man.
Dad? He's out there! What if the Christmas killer is back?
This town cannot go through another Christmas killer thing. Not again.
Us folks down in Newville, we liked Christmas a lot. But that thing that lives just north of Newville does not.
What is it?
The mean one. Slippery's elusive. He's a mean one, that mister.
I'm not gonna be a victim anymore. Time to roast this beast. You're a dead one, mister.
They rhyme. They rhyme. Can we go get another drink?
Of course I did. Don't be ridiculous.
They rhyme in this. Oh no! Oh man, this looks hilarious. That one looks hilarious.
We almost hit the 2-hour mark this episode.
We still got more.
You got more strange shit.
Yeah, you know, I don't even think we need to watch the Amityville Christmas Vacation.
Hell no. Let's get that out of this list. No, we're not showing that piece of shit.
I will say this: one of the people I follow, Autumn Ivy, she's in it. I think she voices one of the demons that's in the house.
What? Well, good for her, but she's probably not going to get paid that much for this film.
So we don't even have to look at it. It's already out there. Gen V, the spinoff to The Boys, is coming out also. That trailer came out. That looks great. It's about a new group of kids that got superpowers because of Compound V and how they're handling it. They're all in a college for it. Kind of like some X-Men shit.
It's been done. Tired of it. It's been done.
Boys, you got to see The Boys. That shit's wild. I watched all three. I watched all 3 seasons. It's great. It's better than the comic books, actually. Like the comic books, go so left field because of how goofy it is, and that people take that shit seriously when it comes to Garth Ennis, and it's like, no, he's just fucking around in some of these. But this has been so great. Seth Rogen knows how to produce a show.
That's fucking good.
We got a lot of stuff about the Blizzard, Microsoft, Activision. What? Acquisition. The acquisition of Activision Blizzard by Microsoft. Damn, I just had like a freaking mini stroke. What the hell? Oof. Well, last week with the Microsoft stuff, let's get to this. We'll look at the trailers after all this stuff is said.
Why do I feel like my mother's watching me?
Let me check chat. Here, that's down. She did message like 8 minutes ago that Krampus wasn't a bad version of Santa, but actually he is actually if you look at it. But okay, so the whole thing with Activision Blizzard, like we've been talking about the acquisition by Microsoft. Sony has been fighting this tooth and nail. They even got the Federal Trade Commission involved in this. And they already filed suit against this whole thing. They filed suit against Microsoft, and, under false pretenses. So FTC is going to look like a fucking idiot over this.
They're going against Sony. They're fucked.
Well, yeah, Sony's the one that sicked them on Microsoft, and Microsoft's like, we got everything in order for this. Like, you really can't do anything about it. Like, they even show like they're doing stuff with Nintendo. Nintendo is for this whole thing because they made a deal, and they wanted to make the same deal with Sony, and Sony's like, no, it should be on our stuff. And it's like we're looking so childish with this.
Well, first of all, of course, Nintendo would like quit easily. They barely get money as it is.
They were like this as soon as they said, "Hey, we'll put Call of Duty on the Switch." They're like, "Yes." As soon as they said Call of Duty on Switch, they're like, "We like this. We approve of this."
Now I have a reason to chuck my controller at the TV.
Just chuck the whole console. Oh god. So yeah, it's looking nuts. Like before this episode, I was looking at the whole thing. Federal Trade Commission filed suit like yesterday. They're trying to stop this whole thing, and it's like even Microsoft was like, we don't want to make it just limited to just us. We want Sony to have their thing too. But Sony's like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that, and they're like, wait a minute, Sony. Wow. Okay, let's get off this topic. I'm tired. It's a lot of jargon when it comes to this, but like they're like, Sony, we're doing what we can, and even Sony has done a lot of exclusive shit when it comes to Activision and Blizzard, like against Xbox.
I hate to say this, but Sony is like the Hitler of consoles. If you don't listen to Sony, you're gonna get knocked off.
Wait, they're in Japan, so. Who was the one? They're the emperor during World War II times of consoles. I forgot who the emperor was, though. Shit.
The guy with the long mustache and the long goatee and went, oh.
Oh, damn. Oh, no. We're not here for Asian hate. All right, let's see what else we got before we look at this shit. Oh, well, Callisto Protocol is out, and the reviews are in. Callisto Protocol.
Never heard of it.
I sent you the. It's something special. But the reviews are in. A lot of people don't like it, but I've been looking at other gamers playing it. They're loving the shit out of it. So that just tells me, like, yeah, this is some lie shit.
It's a game.
Yeah, it's from the creators of Dead Space. You're fighting mutants instead of zombies,
which are technically mutants.
Yeah, their own way. And
I don't have any video games.
You're in this prison in the game. It's on
Wait a minute. You're in prison in the game?
Yeah, you're on the planet Callisto. You're on the prison planet.
Oh, fuck that. I don't like this.
It's pretty much like if you were Riddick in prison, but like these mutants come try to kill you in prison.
Yeah. But you got weapons, so it ain't like Butcher Bay Chronicles
or
of Riddick.
Alien Isolation.
Yeah, you actually do have weapons, and the whole thing, people are like, this dodging system sucks. Meanwhile, I'm looking at people actually perfecting the dodging thing. I'm going, oh, this is so the shit. Just weave. It looked cool, and the reviews like it's like milk toast to like they hate it, and I'm just going, okay, well, it sounds like it just needs a few patches and all that. And I turned to Sam Kinison when I saw someone's tweet about it. I might have to channel Sam Kinison for this one. Hold on, mind it. Because this guy, he goes, I canceled my order for it. Where's it at? I need it. Here it is. Canceled my Callisto Protocol pre-order because the damn game needs to be patched and is unfinished. And I just put on there, just put it in the bookcase with the other games you didn't play, you fucking idiot.
Wow.
Dude, that guy's just a schmuck. He's really just a schmuck.
He is. Like, I saw that, I'm like, oh, idiot. And I even, like, as soon as they said, oh, yeah, we're going to be patching and all that, oh, it sounds like I should just put it in my bookcase until it's fixed. Like, I actually did that. Like, it looks good. I've seen a lot of cool stuff about it. It actually has a nice cast of actors in it. Karen Fukuhara from The Boys, Sam Witwer from Days Gone and Star Wars, Josh Dull from the Transformers series. Play as him. Like the death cinematics in there. They are something special.
I heard they're more gorier than Dead Space.
Oh, gorier, more brutal. Like the final boss fight. I saw so many people get killed by the final boss in his first form than in the second form because they kept like not being able to dodge. Like he beats this whole area. He beats that in. So you're just like you look all fucked up, and then he just crushes your skull. I was just like, Jesus, that's just fucking brutal. Like it looks good. Oh yeah, let me look this up. Final Fantasy 16. We're gonna be looking at that, I do believe. This is gonna be, I think, what their second or third rated M for mature Final Fantasy game.
Oh my god, Final Fantasy sucked.
Whoa.
Oh, you haven't seen this one. Or 15. 15 was great. People hate 15 for some reason. I'm like, why?
Because he's a yellow fucking bird, bro.
What? What?
The yellow fucking bird.
No. You don't really get chocobos like that. Now you're in a car for some of it, but it's four guys being dudes.
Not sure what that means nowadays.
They're basically like brothers. They're protecting. Like three of them are protecting one of them because one of them is king.
Here, it's pretty much like this meme. Are you seriously playing Final Fantasy by yourself? No, I'm playing with the boys.
I'm playing with the boys. No, I'm with the science team. Ah! All right, here's what they said. Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16 will include hate crimes, drugs, and prostitution according to its age rating.
Oh yeah, that's what we need.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
They're really tapping into the Game of Thrones demographic.
Right, they're really tapping into it. It's gonna be partial pornographic. You might want to let your kids not,
But whenever they say there's prostitution, it's always just some chick going, "You're like, what's Satan?" and that's it. It ain't The Witcher.
That's just the jam. That's just the jam. One game you're gonna be able to like buy sessions and shit. It's gonna turn into porn. Watch. If they don't already have it.
Yeah, they already have those kind of games, brother.
See. That's why you can't have video games. That's why I don't play video games. Set up. Get me to watch porn.
You know what the funniest thing about Final Fantasy? We're gonna look at it when we look at the Game Awards stuff, like see what GameSpot has and all that. We always do. But you want to hear the widest name I've heard? The main character's name?
With your words.
Clive Rossfield.
They ain't white. That's just like
some Anglo-Saxon.
I was like, damn. I'm like, holy shit.
That must be like Britain white.
I think so. It all looks like we've seen the trailers. It's definitely set in some medieval shit. I love the fact that they actually use the Romans as like, oh yes, these are our gods, and they're going to war with us. Like that was cool as hell to see. We're gonna look at a new thing for it. And you know, they already showed like they got a dog character in there.
A werewolf?
And I think it's like it looks like an Akita this time. Like the last team had a Shiba Inu, 2 Shiba Inus.
Oh.
So this one's an actual Akita, it looks like. So I'm already sold. I'm like, ah! That. Oh, I forgot for our movie stuff. This came out early. I didn't get to write this down at all. The Dark Tower is coming to Amazon.
Yes, I heard about that.
From Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, No, The Dark Tower by Stephen King.
Oh.
The man in black traveled west, and the gunslinger followed. They're looking at, I think, was
Cash right now.
Didn't that movie crash?
Well, the movie did, but Mike Flanagan, who did Dr. Sleep, he just finished The Fall of House of Usher. You know, he's a great horror director and horror writer. He's tackling it like it's going to be, I think, a 10-season show with 2 movies.
Oh.
It looks good. It sounds good. Like Mike Flanagan's perfect for it. Watch people get mad though because he gets Rahul Kohli again.
Well, here's
like
the thing. Everything sounds good on paper, but when you try to put it on film, it usually doesn't work out.
Yeah, and it's all about execution. Like I think that's why Dr. Sleep failed because everyone's like, what the hell's Dr. Sleep? Now it's the second Shining book.
Well,
that was so quick.
I didn't understand that film because he never read the books.
Yeah, that was so quick how they made that too. I was like, holy shit! No, it only came out like 5 years prior. I was like, Jesus. Let's see. Okay, so gaming wise, let's see what else we got. We were talking about the Game Awards. Here we go. Game Awards. The results. I'm gonna pull them up. I know this. God of War won a lot of them. They won. Chris Judge, Kratos, in God of War.
I swear,
Ragnarok.
if somehow MGK wins an award in gaming, I'm gonna flip shit.
Best soundtrack, MGK. Here, I'm gonna look up the results. No, the one that really irked me, because like I had responded to Jeff Keighley about this when they were saying like, oh, there were bots used in the Oscars thing. No, damn well that they used bots for the Gamer's Voice Award and gave it to Genshin Impact. Here we go. Game of the Year, Elden Ring. That one. Player's Voice, Genshin Impact. Yeah, thanks. Ongoing game, Final Fantasy 14. That one. Best community support, Final Fantasy 14. That one. Best adaptation, that's like Arcane, Uncharted, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Arcane one, which I don't mind. I still got to see it. I've heard great things. I'm more of a fan of Edge Runners, but I understand why Edge Runners didn't get it. Best role-playing game, Elden Ring won. Most anticipated game, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Get the fuck out of here.
I would play that. Zelda was Mom's favorite game, though. She lose her shit over Zelda.
Oh yeah, I told her Breath of the Wild. It's fucking nuts. Like it's open world as shit. Yeah, they went up against Hogwarts Legacy, Final Fantasy 16, Starfield, Resident Evil 4.
Are you kidding? Hogwarts didn't win an award.
No, Legend of Zelda won most anticipated. I didn't even know about that. Innovation and accessibility. God of War Ragnarok won. Best narrative, God of War Ragnarok. Best mobile game, Marvel Snap.
What?
Best action adventure game, God of War Ragnarok. Best multiplayer game, Splatoon 3.
Oh god.
Damn, Call of Duty Modern Warfare did not win. Holy shit. Best game, games for impact, As Dusk Falls won. Damn, that after all them bad reviews, it still won an award. Best audio game, God of War Ragnarok. Here, this one might fuck you up. Best fighting game. What would you think?
I have no idea.
Well, the nominations are DNF Duel, The King of Fighters 15, Sifu, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, All-Star Battle, and Multiverses. What'd you think?
Multiverses won, didn't it?
It did. People were pissed. I was just like, oh, could be ongoing also. Best family game. Kirby in the Forgotten Land.
Wow.
I didn't know they made another Kirby game.
That's what shocked me too. Content Creator of the Year. Ludwig Agren won.
Who the fuck is that?
Sounds like a fucking cartoon character.
Let's see. He's just known as Ludwig or Ludwig.
Ludwig, get the house controlling.
He's Swedish.
Agren. Let's see. He streams on Twitch. I know that I've heard of him, but just in passing, I ain't seen any of his content. Like the most people I've seen like content wise is like Hassan Piker, which shocked the shit out of me. And some other ones. Let's see. Let's get back to it. Damn, no, yeah, of course, No Man's Sky was not going to win at all. Best performance goes to Christopher Judge from God of War Ragnarok. That was a good one. He actually had a nice speech. I think we can look it up after this. Best and racing game. Gran Turismo 7 won.
I kind of figured that was like the only racing game out there.
Yeah, it was going up against FIFA 23, F1 22, Ollie World, and NBA 2K23.
For racing game?
Racing and sports.
Oh, I was going to say.
Yeah. Esports game. Valorant won. Best esports player Jacob Whiteacre.
What?
Yeah, Jacob Whiteacre, yeah.
Like
Best art direction, Elden. Best art direction, Elden Ring. Best score / soundtrack, God of War Ragnarok. They taking it home.
How many awards did they win? 28?
About 8. Best action game, Bayonetta 3. After all the controversy. Best independent game, Stray won. Best strategy game, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
Get the fuck out.
I still remember when we looked at the trailer for that, and Eric was just like, what the fuck? He's like, what the hell? Best VR game, Moss Book 2. Indie game, Stray one. Stray for that one. That's 2. Best studio / game direction, From Software and Entertainment one. So Bandai Namco and From Software. They both won for Elden Ring. Let's see. Best esports event went to League of Legends World Championship. Best esports coach. What the fuck? Matthew Tarasconi. I think I got that right. Best esports team, Loud. And that's it. But the best part of the whole thing and I said this, I started this show with it, was this kid walked up with the whole crew from Software that worked on Elden Ring.
I saw
their
that.
speech. It was the funniest shit. This damn kid, I'm making sure this explosion thing is nice. He just goes like this. Thank you, everyone, for this award. I would like to dedicate this to my Orthodox Reform Rabbi, Bill Clinton. And then afterward, he got arrested. That was the funniest. I was just like, why did this kid just dedicate the award award that's not even his to Bill Clinton.
I did not have. I don't want to say because that's kind of fucked up.
He did not have sexual relations with that woman. It was a one-time thing.
Yeah, but I think he had sexual relationships with that child.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Hey.
I did not play.
Hey, you ever ask yourself what happened to the list? What happened to the list?
What list?
List of all the. It's a better shit.
Epstein's?
Huh?
Epstein's?
Yeah, what happened to the list? What happened to the list
so
of
funny?
clientele, man? You gotta have the list of clientele, man.
It was way back in season 1. I brought it up. Like, they actually had grabbed some people off of that list. Like, it was so hush hush. But someone actually like had like snitched real quick about who had got caught, and it was mostly a lot of politicians that didn't do shit recently. It wasn't anyone like that was on TV or anything. It was just like the quiet guys that were doing their job, and they got arrested. And like I think they're still there in holding. They're just like under house arrest. It was nuts.
I know we get thrown behind bars. They get thrown in their house with their televisions and refrigerators.
Dude,
you gotta wear this bracelet.
Dude, man, look at me. I will be under the jail.
Minding your way out, right? I got you.
No, there is no minding your way out. They give you all plastic utensils. You ain't digging shit.
They'd make a bell rev just for us.
Yeah. Throw you down an old peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The peanut butter ain't even moist. It's all hard and shit.
Not even peanut butter. It's just peanut.
Right.
Peanut.
But that just lets you know. That just lets you know. While you focus on other shit, these motherfuckers just quietly like, dude, that had to be. Can you imagine this motherfucker had royalty on his island, dude? Royalty.
Oh yeah.
Like I could seriously get into
Can you
this.
imagine the circle?
Because
Listen, this is why motherfuckers won't speak out, because everybody got dirt. Everybody got dirt. That's why ain't nobody snitching. They better than the gang members. I ain't saying shit. That's all they did to Kanye.
Exactly.
Shit.
And that's why I don't get why there's like hatred against other people, other races, and all this. The people who are controlling this country are leading us to like bullshit, and we're doing nothing about these people.
That's how you run it. Have you ever read a fucking man? What the hell? A sociology book?
No, I don't like books,
dude. Me either. But if you study just a little bit of sociology, it'll tell you how they pit the races against each other, so they can have control. Because as long as you fighting each other and fighting irrelevant shit, you can't never build up to take anything from them.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why we need to wake up as people.
We are woke. Everybody see what's going on. It's just nobody's doing shit.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? They can label you a terrorist and come put you in jail. Just like that.
Every time.
Just like
and
that.
I'll be out in a month.
No. If the government don't want you to ever see daylight again, dude, you will never see daylight again. Never.
Oh, I know.
Dude, you be like, what do you mean? I ate my Frosted Flakes too loud. When was this a crime? We just made it last night when we heard you eating Frosted Flakes too loud. How much time I'm facing? Life. And that's just gonna be what the fuck it is. You be the first motherfucker thrown in jail for eating Frosted Flakes too fucking loud. And they dare another motherfucker to say something about it. And you know what? They not, because they don't want to go to jail for eating Frosted Flakes too fucking loud.
Anyway,
celebrate our independence.
Hey, do you remember Toe Jam and Earl?
Toe Jam and
Hell
Earl.
yeah. When is it? Jay and Silent Bob gonna make another movie?
You didn't see Clerks 3 or Jay and Silent Bob reboot?
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
Those
Jay and Silent Bob
guys
reboot.
are funny, man.
Clerks
Those
3
guys
was
are funny
sad.
as hell.
So
I
wait
like
for
them.
Dogma 2.
Those are high up on Dad's list too.
Yeah, we'll never see a Dogma 2. Weinstein owns the rights to that, and Kevin Smith is actually trying to get the rights back because like Weinstein wants like I think what 10 million, and I know for a fact Kevin Smith would definitely get it real quick. Excuse me, real quick if it was like less. Oh shit. But we got a Toe Jam and Earl movie in the works at Amazon also.
What the fuck?
Oh my god! Just they going after that Sonic the Hedgehog money. That's what they're going after.
Sonic the Hedgehog was such a shitty game they gave it away. it was a free game.
You know what's so funny though? Sonic the Hedgehog the movie is actually good.
Genesis. Huh?
The Sonic the Hedgehog movies have been actually pretty good.
Have they?
Like
Who the hell wants to see that?
Kids.
Sebastian.
I bought the steelbook because it looked just like the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 cover.
Did it?
Yeah.
I didn't even follow that as a movie.
Yeah, Idris Elba as Knuckles is the funniest shit I ever seen. Robotnik, I too am.
We were friends.
No, I'm not friends with hedgehogs.
Okay, let's see. I think before we get into the Game Award stuff and the other trailers,
Dude, I'm getting loopy as fuck.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a good week. We're going through it. John Garvin, the director of Days Gone, and you know how much I love Days Gone. He said the dumbest shit yesterday. I got to look it up. He was talking about how the reason why Days Gone failed. I'm going to look it up through Richard's thing. He was the one responding with it.
Please tell me he didn't say anything like sexual or racist.
He was saying, well, the thing he said, like he had like 2 good reasons why it failed, which was like, it had bugs and
nobody wanted to see that shit. Number one reason.
Some of the people like actually didn't get to finish to play it because of those bugs. And he said the reason why it failed was because of these woke critics who don't like biker characters, like gruff biker characters. And it's like, listen, my favorite character, like my favorite show, like of all time, one of them is Son of Anarchy. I don't think that's the problem because people love rough main characters. Look at Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption 1.
I mean, Daryl from The Walking Dead was a biker.
Yeah, like people love those characters. It's just that your shit fell flat. Like he blamed wokeism for it. And people been going after him. They've been trashing the game just because of him. And it was such a stupid fucking thing. I'm looking for what he actually said. Like it was basically like these woke critics. And like, no, it's actually the reason why is because it fell flat is because of the horrible launch that it had. Like, and the whole thing about it, like even I've said it, it takes a minute to really, you have to really vibe with this game because it was basically like better State of Decay. At least you didn't have to switch out characters. You were just one character. Like there was some great things about it. And the whole thing was like, I said, quit blaming wokeness when you don't even know what it means.
Nobody knows what it fucking means right now.
So pretty much he pulled a Tom Brady.
He pulled a Tom Brady.
I'm going to blame my teammates or the other team, but I was perfect.
I was great.
Yeah, it was so funny. Like I saw one of the guys, this guy actually interviewed Garvin when they were first promoting Days Gone. And, he's a black guy that were interviewed him. This John Garvin did not look this guy in the eye whatsoever. And like not even like glance over like, oh yeah, thanks. None of that. He was just like, oh, I'm just this, just doing that.
Oh, so he still was in the 1950s.
He seemed like he was very uncomfortable with every person of color that was interviewing him. And He said, and the guy said, like, it didn't also help that he was on another podcast, Garvin, saying that his parents were neo-Nazis.
Oh.
So I'm like, that's where the woke shit comes from. That's where blaming woke comes from.
Do you blame the chick, like the baby chicken, or do you blame the adult chicken?
Right?
Just sit back and laugh.
I was when I saw it, I was just I said this, like, the game it's good. It's an 8 out of 10 game. Like, people enjoy it. I enjoyed it once I finally got in the groove. It's just that it feels bloated at times. And and the reviews, all the reviews I've seen for Days Gone back then and even now after mine had nothing to do with, like, there was no college gobbledygook, I'll say it that way.
I'll be right
like,
back.
oh, this hetero.
I gotta put my child to sleep.
All right. I'll put you in the green room. I was like, oh, it's not. There was no, oh, this heteronormative thing with this character. Why does it have to be this way? None of that Anita Sarkeesian jargon. None of that feminine. It was all like, yeah, you know what? This game, like, the story could be trimmed down. There's so much to do. Like, there needs to really be, like, some kind of direction for this. Like, other games that are as big as this, and you can do whatever you want, and it doesn't feel like a fucking chore. Case in point, Red Dead Redemption 2. Everything felt like a chore at time. And there are great themes in this game. It's just, it gets lost in the translation. And I also said, like, I brought it back up. I said, give me something for the sequel that actually amplifies those themes. Give me the stuff that you actually hinted at in this game. Give me the freakerness. Actually make the hordes feel significant rather than just like, oh, I gotta go deal with this group of monsters. No, just give me the actual thing that's significant. Like, it was such a stupid thing. Go like, oh, it was the wokes. It was the wokes that did it. Like, no, it wasn't, John. and that was one thing. Like, when he was, like, on Twitter, he was on a tirade about who should like write it. And he said, I should write the sequel because if it's a Days Gone sequel without me, it's a sequel. Like, well, you're not at Bend anymore, so I guess it's still a sequel without you. Like, it was such a stupid thing on his part.
He just seems like he just got too much money on the mind, and he just got big-headed, and he's just like, oh, it's your fault, not mine. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like. Especially like the character, like everyone praised Sam Witwer for bringing the character to life. As bland as Deacon St. John is, like, he actually brought some kind of emotion to that character, and that was the whole, ethos, I guess you could say, of it. Like, like the whole transcend, like, it's so silly to just be like, oh, wokes, and it's not me in my writing. It's like, how you could have just, like, trimmed down the script a little. Like, sure, everything was going for this game, and it still didn't pan out the way he wanted it to. So, like, I even said, like, just for the response, I hope if they ever do a Days Gone 2, I hope that's the official sequel without him. Like, it was so nuts. It was such an idiotic thing. But let's see. We got videos to look at from the Game Awards and beyond. New look at Tekken
I might
8.
have a smoke break while that happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
New look at Tekken 8. New look at we got a Starship Troopers game coming.
Now, is this going to be an app?
No. I didn't see if it was an app or not. It looks like it's gonna be like Alien Extermination or no Fire Team. Looks like something like that. You're online. What are you saying Cocaine Bear for? You're in thing.
Just recapping. This movie sounds like Cocaine Bear. I can't get that out of my head.
We also got a trailer for Gory, Cuddly Carnage.
Whoa.
Yeah, we got some trailer from the Game Awards. Death Stranding 2 is coming.
I had a feeling.
That was what those posters were about with what's her name? Elle Fanning. That's what those posters were. She's in Death Stranding too.
Mm.
And they got Nam and Reedus. They got Nam and Reedus.
Oh, shit.
Back. Bridge Baby is out of the pod, it looks like. The way it looked like he came back with silver hair, like he's Raiden. The Bridge Baby's out of the pod, it looks like, or else it's Fragile's baby. I don't know. Here, let's look it up. Game Awards. We'll look at the Game Awards stuff first. There's only like 5 trailers, I think. I hope.
I've probably seen them all already.
Here we go. Best trailers, 38 minutes. You know what? I think everyone's seen it. Fuck it. We'll just talk about them. Hellboy looked great. Yeah, Hellboy looked great. I can't wait to see how that goes. All cell shade and whatnot. We're going to look at. He left. Why?
Wow.
Oh, he left. Oh, that's right. He got to put Bella to sleep, right? I think what? Tomorrow's Saturday, though. Let's see. Hellboy, that looked good. They actually got who is it? What's his name? Who played Wesker in the Netflix Resident Evil? They got him voicing Hellboy. Lance Reddick. Yeah. Let's see. Star Wars. Oh wait, in 9 minutes. Thank you, IGN.
I've seen the Star Wars one. That looks really good.
Suicide Kill the Justice League.
That's gonna be sick.
You look at that, and it's Kevin Conroy's last role.
I know, and there's gonna be a Batman and maybe a Joker.
We're just gonna look at Tekken 8 then. You better come back for Tekken 8. What the fuck? Oh yeah.
I know. I need my Siggy.
All right, I'll look at these. We'll close out with this, actually.
Really?
We'll be back next.
There's nothing else? After this review? Oh, I thought there was a little bit more.
Tekken 8, Starship Troopers. Oh, we'll look at the trailers real quick. You can have your smoke, though.
All right. The Tekken one sucks, by the way.
It sucks?
Yeah.
I don't know. Cinematic look to it. I'd like trying to do something different with it.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm glad that, but, like, the gameplay's still the same. It's still complicated.
Well, yeah, I've been a big Tekken fan. I'm thinking it's probably going to be, just have to, that's the thing, you got to, like, go into practice mode with this kind of game.
All right.
Get those combos. All right, go ahead, have your cigarette. I'll just do this.
All right, I'm going to smoke my death stick.
You don't need any death sticks.
I don't need any death sticks.
And Eric's in the green room. He'll be better come back for this if you see it. All right, the thing from. Ooh, okay, this is the one from Sony. All rights reserved. This is Tekken 8. Time for me. Yeah.
俺は負けたのか。
おいで。ジン。
さあ全人類よ、世界を闘争で満たせ。頼むぞ、風間陣。お前を殺し、全てを終わせる。俺の血を引いていながらこの程度か。
もろもろのままこと罪汚れ清めましょう。
The little jingle though.
I know, right? I was just like, oh, that reminded me of my old cell phone. Check my cell phone on. Did I get a notification?
That actually looked pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Starship Troopers. Looks a lot more cinematic with the fighting and whatnot. It looks like they actually really are.
I'm just glad they got.
They're leaning more into an actual story.
Game.
Oh yeah, King has been in all of them actually. I think.
No,
yeah.
I think it was like the 5th or 4th one he wasn't in.
Really? I see. I gotta look it up. I think I have Tekken 5 around here. Like I know, like he's like a mainstay for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they upgraded Jack again. He's upgraded every fucking time. It's like pick a model. Here it is, Starship Troopers.
Would you like to know more?
Forever.
Would you like to know more?
I can't wait. Mute time.
Hell yeah, bro.
It needs a little polish, but it looked great.
I know. It's sort of. What was that one called? Like something about Mars, when you had to like attack those alien bug things.
Armorines?
No, it was like competing against Dead Space back then. It was like Mars something.
Yeah, I'll look it up. I know for a fact, like it kind of reminded me of EDF, and that's because EDF is inspired by Starship Troopers and all those old, like giant bug movies.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see what games are connected to Dead Space.
I know it has Mars in the title.
Damn speaker. Let's see. Hold on. Get your ass to Mars. Hold on. Are you thinking of what is it? Red Faction?
I don't know. I haven't played the game, but every time when I rent like Dead Space from like Blockbuster or GameStop or whatever, or not GameStop, Hollywood, whatever it was, that there was this game. It was just like this one guy, and like the background, you just see his back, and it's just like a snowstorm, and on the title,
I know what you're talking about. Lost Planet.
Yes, that's
Lost Planet. Yeah, I was thinking Red Faction. Yeah, Lost Planet. Yeah, a little bit of that. That Lost Planet. That was Capcom's little thing. Like the first one came out before Dead Space, and it was like you're on this cold ass planet with like there's bugs. They're called acrids, and they have their weak points. You kill them, they turn to ice, and you can use that as heat. It was weird. Like even the second one, I tried playing the second one. I'm just going, what's going on here? Why are they all at war? Why isn't it a one just major story? It's like multiple stories. I don't like this. What is this Battlefield 1 shit? Like, that's how I felt. And then they have the giant ass acreds in there. I'm like, oh my god, this is stupid. Why? That's how I was. And I think the third one, it was better because it went back to like how number one was, where it's just one character dealing with all this shit. This one I found through TikTok. It's called Gory Cuddly Carnage. He plays a little cat who has a skateboard, and the skateboard is made of chainsaws. And he's a one-eyed cat. Yeah, he's a one-eyed cat.
You must be related to Puss in Boots.
He has a middle finger up. Let's see, which one do we want? Let's go with this one. This is the one that is most recent.
Okay. New time. That was adorable.
I need it. I need it. It's violent as fuck, though. That was fucking great. Let's see. What else? I want to see.
It's like if you went to like Japan and like you know how like they have areas, they have like a kawaii area, they have a video game area and all that. If you went to the kawaii area, mixed it with like horror and skateboarding.
You know what reminded me of? Saints Row 3 Murder Bowl. Murder time, fun time.
Oh god.
Oh god, those look great. And the Game Award stuff that's available. I think everyone saw that. Death Stranding 2 looks. Who? Kojima did. What? Like he has the right to make it. What the hell? Cyber Liberty. They announced the other character that's in there, played by Id Elba. Let me look up the name. And I had a theory about this, but it got shot down. He plays a character called Solomon Reed. And his whole face is fake. It's like actually an implant itself. Like they show that in the trailer.
Sort of like those masks we saw at like Days of the Dead, where it's like a virtual mask and it like changes faces.
Kind of like it's an actual face. Like it's all like I think they don't even show it though. Like they show like basically his like all that's gone, and they got a new one for him. Like they show like the nerve endings, all the little circuitry on the other side of the mask, and it's his actual face. Cool. And I had a theory. I said, what if Solomon Reed is actually Morgan Blackhand? Like that would have been slick as hell. But like someone already pointed out, like, oh no, he's in there by himself as his own character.
Or better yet, he's Morgan Freeman.
That would be that would be funny as hell though.
Don't mind me.
I'm here to help.
I'm just changing my face.
I'm here to help you, Johnny Silverhand. So that was cool to see. Like, it was cool to see that there's a little bit more of the story that we're going to go to another area in Cyberpunk called Dogtown, which is another part. I think it's another part of Pacifica. The way it looked like a shanty town for real. Like Pacifica already looked like shit, but with that, it looks nuts. They showed more characters. They're bringing back DJ. They announced 3 new characters, and one of them's like another Muay Thai character. And everything looked cool. I don't think we have a speech from. We'll actually finish this. We'll finish next. That next episode is going to be our season finale, I do believe. We'll finish with Chris Judge's acceptance speech from the Game Awards next Friday. We had a great show today.
2 hours and 30 plus minutes. It better be a damn good show.
Yeah, it was a great show. We need to have QB on more. Oh God! But we're gonna have some more people on now. We know how it works. It looks kind of great. You know, that's the crux of phones. But yeah, that was good. We did pretty well, and we will see you all next Friday. See ya.
Bye bye.
There we go.